Hi guys, what's up? It's your boy Jack for the Pluto Boy Show, and this is your weekly astrology guide for the week of the 6th of July. So we've got loads of fuckery going on this week, another week of 2020, week of surprises, revelations, upheaval, tension, all that good stuff. Ultimately, Pluto is one of the big players in the sky this year. It's making hella aspects to Saturn, to Jupiter. It's coming into conjunction with the South Node, opposing North Node, all that good stuff. And it's literally just going through Capricorn, causing absolute destruction and chaos. All the stuff that needs to happen. I mean, Pluto is the modern day ruler of Scorpio. Scorpio is the house of secrets. Secrets uncovered, and Jupiter is coming into like an alignment this week where it comes into an exact degree of conjunction with Pluto, the god of hell. So, yay! That sounds great. So what does Jupiter do? Jupiter is the expander. Jupiter is like, imagine Jupiter being like a magnifying glass. Wherever it looks, it kind of like makes things bigger. So this is going to be a week of exposing secrets. Expect like loads of conspiracy type of shit as well, where loads of stuff's gonna be flying about. Pick and choose what you believe. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know where I stand on that. But this is gonna be a week of lies, corruption, conspiracy. Capricorn rules banks, institution, the government. So what's Pluto doing in that sign? It's causing destruction. It's causing the breaking down of barriers, the breaking down of the old, and with the Jupiter amplification. Try saying that again. Jupiter amplification. It's going to be exacerbating that even more. So bringing things to the forefront. We've already seen certain things happen in the public eye when it comes to public figures and things being exposed and stuff. So this is going to be one of those things. I mean, Saturn is also in the mix. Saturn's going backwards now. Saturn's retrograding. Saturn's taking its brakes off. So Saturn is like the god of karma, the god of restriction, lessons, all that good shit. And so it's going into like a 6-month hiatus now, so it's going to be traveling back into Capricorn. So this is like the position where it was at in March. So if you can cast your mind back to March and what was going on for the world and for us collectively, we're gonna kind of revisiting that as Saturn brings lessons to us. And when you go back into retrograde, it's a chance now to actually, this is a window of opportunity to get shit done. So Saturn causes a bit of obstacle and blockages. So once where we had like restrictions and things, you'll see with Saturn going retrograde, the planet of restrictions are being lifted because Saturn's going backwards, taking the brakes off. So certain places, certain things, certain people, restrictions are being lifted. So yeah, this is one of the aspects of Saturn. So again, Saturn's going to be ruling things like with Saturn. They say that Saturn is like even though it's malefic, it can give you the biggest blessings as well because it makes you do things over and over again, and it's like it kind of teaches that lesson over and over and over again. So when you do finally reap the rewards of it, you're like really more appreciative of it and really like it's like a massive blessing. So whereas Jupiter is like the great benefic, the blessings of Saturn are long lasting. This is a great time to implement with that blessing of Jupiter. Jupiter is good luck, good fortune, abundance as well. It's not all doom and gloom. There's two sides to every transit. So think about setting your intention. This is really sort of like potent and fruitful time now where the thoughts that you think are going to create the life that you want. So this is an amazing week or few weeks for manifesting your goals, your dreams, your desires, setting intentions, all that sort of good stuff. Mars has moved into Aries. I don't think I've done a weekly for a couple of weeks. So I'm back on it now. Mercury retrograde has been fucking up my technology and how I do shit, so I'm doing things a bit differently. Mars is moving into Aries, its home sign. And Mars rules Aries. It loves being here. It's strong here, and it's gonna be here for 6 whole months. So this is going to be like a massive upheaval time, and a time of, if you're speaking collectively, this could be a time for people taking the power back. I'd use the words such as uprising, I'd use words such as power, empowerment, passion. Alongside that, you get what else comes with passion. You can get aggression, you can get upheaval, unrest. Mars in Aries does not fuck. Like, you'll notice as a collective, people are going to be way more opinionated. They're going to be really sort of right on with what they want to be doing, and what they believe, and expressing their beliefs as well. They're going to be going out there and expressing it. And I think as well, with this sort of like Saturn retrograde and Mars being the god of war, making this beautiful conjunction to Sirius in the sky as it moves forward. This is about the people taking their power back, and I am all for that. So yeah, enough said about that. I did, as I said before, I've done a separate video on Mars and what Mars will be doing for you. Because Mars is like pure energy. Mars is like, action. So each sign, Mars will be in a different house for you. So what I've done a separate video. Check out my channel and check out your rising moon or sun sign as to what Mars will be doing for you personally. So, this week as well, Mercury moving out of shadow, moving out of retrograde, going into shadow, moving back into forward directions. This is a brilliant time to go over all your, fine details, fine contract. It's still not the best, amazingest time ever to sign shit or, start new stuff, but life does go on. You have to do shit. So it is Mercury retrograde, so you are forewarned, so you are forearmed. So that means it's in your best interest to double check everything, cross all the I's, dot the T's, is the right saying. This is about making sure all your ducks are in a row. You know what I mean? So yeah, just check, reevaluate. Retrograde is all about the re's, right? So rewrite, go over everything with a fine tooth comb, and you should be alright, So yeah, electronic devices are ruled by Mercury as well, so if those playing up also. Beware of travel plans, just double check all your travel plans if you are actually one of the few people who are fucking travelling right now. As I said before, I've done a separate video when it comes to Mercury retrograde. Have a look on my channel, and again, I've gone through each sign as to what Mercury retrograde will be doing for you and your rising sign. I can't speak. I'm blaming Mercury retrograde. Still got a few days of it. So yeah. Also, this is all week. This energy is gonna be like going on for the week now. So we're gonna have starting from Monday. So starting from Monday, we're going to have Mercury coming into this sextile with Uranus. Both of these planets rule how you think, how you communicate. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So this is Uranus is like genius, ingenious, big thinking, big picture type stuff. And making a sextile to the planet of communication and travel as well. This is going to be having us have flashes of inspiration. Ingenious ideas. Mercury's retrograde as well now, and Uranus is the planet of shock, how can I explain it? Sudden news. So expect like maybe with Mercury being retrograde, opportunities coming back to you from the past, old opportunities, things that you hadn't looked at. Things that might resurface again, whether there are opportunities to be had or shocking news, shocking revelations coming through to you through communication. This is going to be going on for a while. Mercury is quite a fast-moving planet, this will be these sort of degrees are going to be happening for a while. So all throughout the week and next week, think about being open to receiving abundance, messages, surprise contacts. Miracles happening as well. I mean, Uranus is a planet of shock, but it always does things for greater good. So this can be like unrest and upheaval, but actually it always ends in a blessing anyway. So it could be like you'll get a surprise phone call from like someone you used to work with who's like, oh, I've heard about so-and-so, they've got a job for you, or have you heard about this opportunity? So expect unexpected opportunities with this sort of aspect. So Neptune was also going to be making a sextile to Pluto and Jupiter, which I spoke about earlier. So Neptune is going to be throwing this fog around this Pluto-Jupiter conjunction where we're already going to have like people getting big on conspiracy, big on secrets, big on lies being revealed. Neptune's going to be throwing like this like fog over all of that as well. So there's going to be a lot of confusion around restrictions being lifted, what you can and can't do, around what you can and can't believe. Can I believe what the stories that I'm reading? Can I believe the media? Neptune rules things like news, TV, film, what media sort of stuff, and it also rules confusion and illusion as well. So, and it also rules celebrity as well. Neptune's one of the signs that rules celebrity. So with that aspect to Pluto and Jupiter, don't be surprised if there are more shock revelations being unveiled as we unravel the show, which is 2020. So yeah, but Neptune and rural Pisces is fantastic, amazing for manifestation, for visualization, for tapping into spirituality. The veils between the worlds are being lifted now, so it's a great time to channel spirit, tarot, delve into the occult and astrology in healthy, positive ways if you choose to do so. If that's not your bag, this is a great time to set your goals and intentions and do like a life plan sort of thing, or set goals and dreams and figure out where is your life purpose, what it is you want to be doing as well. This is also about escapism too, so this is also about not just about work, but actually escapism, chilling, Netflix and chilling, doing things for fun. What is it that you like to do for fun? Are you utilising this time now to nurture yourself and nurture the things that you enjoy doing as well, as opposed to just having too much of that heavy Capricorn energy? Because we have a lot of Capricorn planets at the moment where it is all work, and stack, or either security. Neptune's casting its sextile upon this sort of conjunction to let us know that it's good to kick back, it's good to put some tunes on, to dance, to move, to... Neptune rules like the water, so baths, spa days, that sort of stuff, pampering yourself, especially because it's in Pisces as well. So Pisces is all about indulgence, sleeping, relaxing, doing all the things that make you feel good. And be careful with these aspects as well. I mean, I know I'm talking about Monday, start of the week, but be careful of like unhealthy, addictive behaviour as well when it comes to this sort of a Neptune aspect. Because escapism can rule things like drinking, drugs, all that stuff as well. So everything's moderation if you can. It's hard to moderate when you've got that Neptune and Jupiter energy. So just bear that in mind when you're doing all the things. Mars is going to be making a square to Mercury as well. This is going to be going for a while. So Mars, like I spoke about before, is a planet of aggression, confidence, passion, energy, raw magnetism and drive. Coupled with Mercury, the planet of communication, how we speak, how we think. So this is going to be like, this is a great time to act on your passions, act on what you believe in, go for your dreams and goals, and what sets your heart on fire, your soul on fire. Also, you'll notice with yourself, with other people being more quick to anger, being really expressive about how they want to get their point across, not giving a fuck about anybody else, anyone's opinions, stamping over other people. These sort of things are indicative of Mars being in Aries, making that square. Square is a challenge aspect, but at the same time, when you have a square is great because it gets shit done. So this is a brilliant time to literally get all your shit done, get things sorted with having that Mars square Mercury. This is going to be because bear in mind, okay, so Mercury's in Cancer right now as well, so it's very emotive, very emotional sort of sign. Cancer is all about protection. Cancer is quite can be seen as a bit touchy and sensitive as well. So it's like at Mars and Aries is kind of like got this stick and it's kind of like prodding Mercury to like get a reaction. And this is what's going to be happening over the week. So really be careful with heated expressions, expressing your emotions, thinking before you speak, or if you don't give a fuck, this is a great time to get your point across. Uranus is going to be making a sextile to the Sun. This is very, very unpredictable energy. This has been going on for most of July, where it's going to be Uranus, the planet of unpredictability, of instability. Uranus is like a lightning bolt. What Uranus is, the sign of Uranus is like a lightning bolt. This is like, lightning energy. Sorry. So this is like making a aspect with the Sun, which is the life force of the Earth. Everything revolves around the Sun. So Uranus is like throwing its lightning bolt energy at the Sun, at the Earth's energy. So what's that doing? That's causing unrest, disruption, chaos, people being erratic. Uranus rules Aquarius as well. So this is all about conspiracy theories, about things that are a bit, unspoken of. All this sort of thing becoming almost like the norm now. Do you know what I mean? Like where every day something different's happening. This is because this Uranus energy. Uranus is in Taurus, where it's going to be for like a while, for a few years. So this is going to be causing a lot of change when it comes to structures and organisations. Because Taurus is all about stability, and Uranus is like fuck stability. Let's have a party, literally. And so as we start the week, we had the Moon in Capricorn. And it's going to be moving into Aquarius. So start of the week, we're very much focused on getting our shit done, doing our, ticking off our to-do list, going over our goals, dreams, hopes, and desires, and kind of stacking our cash and all that sort of stuff. And literally, the Cap Moons are all to do with. Our money and our values and doing all the work. It's not very emotive. This is a brilliant time to get shit done and get all our priorities in order. And then as we move into Tuesday, the moon moves into Aquarius, and as it does so, it's going to be adding more this little Aquarian Uranus spicy flavour to the mix, where the weird becomes wonderful. Crazy ideas are celebrated. This is about uniqueness, celebrating your individuality. This is about communication, expressing ourselves, expressing our wants and desires. So the moon will be void of course. So just remember when the moon is void of course, which is most of Tuesday, it's not the best time to make decisions. As it moves through the degrees of Aquarius, it becomes better aspected because it starts making trines to Venus. Venus is all to do with our love, our relationships, our money, our finances. So this is all about when the moon makes a trine to Venus, this harmonises our relationships. This makes our relationship more easier. Aquarius is all about communication and thought. So this makes our relationships more harmonious. Also, this would be a great time to have conversations around finances, around money, around work and career as well. And this is also about reaching out to the collective, reaching out to our friends, reaching out to our groups and the people that we class as our family as well. Aquarius is a humanitarian. It's all about the groups and the big circles and bigger picture. And so we have Wednesday. Venus is still retrograde. I know she's like officially out of retrograde, but she's in that shadow period still, which is going to be. She's going to be there until the end of July. I think it's on the 25th of July where she comes completely out of shadow and back into that forward motion. So she's still going over old ground, still bringing up loads of old shit. She is going to be making aspects to Mars as well. So when this happens, this can bring extra passion to our relationships. It can bring better sex. It can bring sexual desire, sexual passion, sexual energy into the relationship. But it can also bring conflict as well, because of that passion, you get two sides, don't you? So just bear that in mind. that, as well as raw passion, sex and all that, there's also the flip side where there can be conflict also. This is midweek. And Venus is going to make a trine Saturn as well, so this is blessed. So Venus is blessing Saturn with good fortune. So when I talked about Saturn being retrograde and going backwards and releasing its breaks of pressure, Venus is also retrograde, bringing in old blessings, money from the past, money which is owed. It's going to be blessing Saturn by giving it kind of like a good luck omen for anything new started, where Saturn's all about long-term plans and goals, and Venus trining that is letting you know that that you have the blessing of Venus, and Venus is benefic. So this is going to say to you that things are going to be working out in your greater good. Moving on to late Wednesday, early Thursday, we're going to be having the moon going into Pisces. So everyone's going to go to sleep, basically. So Pisces moon, everything's going to be like, so we've had this recharged up week where we've had a Cat moon and an Aquarian moon, we've been like socialising, we've been getting our shit done with Capricorn, and now we have this Pisces moon where we're going to be feeling a bit more laid back, a little more sleepy, a bit more, everything's just a fucking effort to do. The Pisces moon will have you like, so Pisces is a bit like rose tinted glasses, so just be aware that when the moon goes into Pisces, we can have the tendency to be like a bit more idealistic and not seeing things for what they truly are. So just bear that in mind when it comes to your interactions with others, interactions with your friends, family, colleagues, whatever, any sort of official shit you have to do. This is a brilliant time for anything to do related to spirituality, magic, owning your own magic. This is making sextiles to Jupiter and the North, Jupiter and the nodes as well. So with that, just remember that the North Node especially is all to do with your life purpose and your future goals, your dreams and desires, and your soul purpose as to why you're here. The nodes, so you have the South and the North Node, and the North Node is all to do with the future, why you're here, your life purpose, and the Moon is going to be making aspects to this where, and also while it's doing that, it'll also be aspecting Jupiter too. So we're going to be having like this sort of a three-way aspect where Jupiter is going to be blessing that Moon with good luck, good fortune, and it's going to be directed at the direction of our life purpose. So this is a great week to initiate or delve deeper or take steps in or keep moving in the direction of our goals, dreams, hopes and desires. So yeah, I'm calling it Throwback Thursday because Mercury's retrograde. It's going to be trining the moon, so the moon is our feels, Mercury is communication, so Thursday will be the day. Then you're going to have all your exes contacting you. Listen to old music, listen to old slow jams, looking over old text messages, all that sort of shit. This is going to be Thursday. We're going to be in the fields, we're going to be expressing ourselves. Mercury, Pisces is all about that. So just be aware, be forewarned and forearmed that Pisces moon, especially really aspects Mercury go retrograde, it's going to be like, oh, I think I'm going to text my ex, you know, he wasn't actually that bad. I think going back for the 10th time is definitely going to work now. We've both changed. So yeah, I'm not judging, I'm Libra rising, so you know how we go, how we roll. So Mars is going to be moving closer to Chiron as well when it comes to the end of the week. So Chiron is a wounded healer. Chiron is our deepest wound, but also our deepest healing as well, where we need to heal and where we need to heal. So if you know your birth chart and you know where Chiron is, and this is your deepest wound, your deepest healing, Chiron collectively in the sky is in the constellation of Aries right now, where Aries is about the self, the body, me, I am. So Chiron there is all about inner healing, and healing our utmost deepest wounds. And by doing that, we can heal and self-heal and move forward. So with Mars moving there, this could be like going over like old shit and bringing up some stuff from the past, bringing up old emotions, it's like picking out a scab almost, you know, old scars resurfacing, whether that be with people, there's spat everywhere, whether that be with people, whether that be with past trauma, childhood trauma, relationships that are uncomfortable, situations that have not been for our best and highest interest. This is probably going to be the time now where Mars is going to bring all this shit up. It's going to be going retrograde back and forth through Aries. It's going to be like steamrolling over Chiron for quite some time. So we've got plenty of time to work shit out and work with our deepest wounds and deepest pains, and with self-actualization of that, we can have our deepest healing and our deepest peace, and we can finally cut the chains, the bondage, and move forward. So the moon's going to be squaring Venus as well. It's come to the end of the week. So like I said before, the moon square Venus, this is all to do with like, so a square aspect is an aspect of challenge, an aspect of getting shit done, or a prompt to do something. So the moon, our emotions, our feelings, how we express, this is going to be causing conflict with the planet of love, the planet of beauty, the planet of affection, desire. So bear that in mind when it comes to your interactions, where love can be a bit more tested, love can be a bit more harder work as well with this aspect. So just bear that in mind when it comes to towards the end of the week. Venus is going to be making sextiles to Chiron as well, so this could be conversations that need to be had around trust, around healing, around relationships, where we need to have the talks, the discussions. Am I being nourished? Are you nourishing me? Are we healing each other? Are we on the right page? You could meet people who could trigger you, or you can meet people who heal you as well, or you heal others too with this aspect going on. So be aware of that. But yeah, this is a great time to work on your shit, and work on your shit in a partnership or in a relationship as well. So yeah, so what else do I say about this? Yeah, so come Friday, the moon is going to be making aspects to Neptune. We're going to come into a conjunction. So it's going to be kind of crazy time where like the moon and Neptune are both going to be like getting drunk and high in the sky, not giving a fuck about any responsibilities. We're going to be dancing naked in the midnight sky. This is that moon Neptune conjunction. So be aware of that. This is brilliant though for like friendship and escapism, spirituality, music, forgiveness, because Pisces is all about forgiveness, healing, listen to music, love, humanitarian. This is a good time. I say love, I mean like Neptune is a higher octave of Venus. Neptune will see love in everything, and unconditional love as well. Saturn will be conjunct the South Node, and it's going to be opposed to the North Node. It's going to go on for a while. It's been going on for a while. So this is all about karma and karmic destiny, and where it is that you should be channeling your energy, your life purpose. The universe is reset for a reason. I say this every video lately. The universe has been reset for a reason, and this is your chance now to realign with your soul purpose. If you feel like you're not living your true self, this is the time to change that. So, as we move into Saturday, the moon moves into Aries. We're going to have a fire moon, an action moon, a moon to get shit done. The moon is our feelings, our emotions, remember, like I said. And it's going to be in the sign of the doer, of action, of self. So, it's going to be a wild weekend. If you think of like tarot, it's like the very wands type energy. Moon's going to be void, of course. So, just be aware of that. It's not a great weekend to make any big decisions. It's going to be making conjunctions to Chiron and Mars as well, so just be aware of that. So yeah, what else do I want to say about that? Yeah, so I think I spoke about Venus sextiling Mars and Chiron as well. So Venus is going to be healing our relationships when it comes to that aspect. Like it's all linked, like I said before, it's all linked in with healing, having the discussions, forgiving past lovers if needed, moving forward, letting go of relationships that are no longer serving us if needed also. With this Aries moon, watch your mouth, it's very passionate. Watch what you're saying before you say your words have consequences, and your words of power, your words manifest your reality. So just think about that when we're navigating ourselves through humanity. Sunday, we've got so by this point at the end of the week, Chiron's going to be retrograde, Mercury's going forward. This is gonna be literally a week of digging up the past shit. So this is the week of doing the work, and this is going to be ongoing for the next few months. So be prepared to. This is the time for healing, transformations. This is the time for doing the work on yourself. Opening the skeleton of the closet, fighting those demons, putting things to bed, surrounding yourself and others with love. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and knowing that everyone is always doing the best that they can with the information that they have at any given time, and that our sole purpose is to do everything with joy and with love and with happiness for our own greater good, and putting our own self and needs first, and knowing that you are control of your own emotions, your own feelings, as are other people, and we all have our own job to ourselves to manage our own expectations and our own feelings. So with that being said, have an amazing week, and I'll catch you on my next video.